Hey everybody, Jillian here for Illustrated Faith's Print and Pray Shop, and I have a brand new Bible journaling process video for you today using Elaine Davis's new print and pray set, Small Wonders. So I'm giving you a peek at 3 of the pages I printed here. I believe there's 5 total. And I printed these on white cardstock and had a really fun technique I want to share with you guys, as well as the theme for this entry in Acts chapter 17. So the feature of this entry are these magnifying glasses. So I'm cutting 2 of them out of the white cardstock here, and then I'm also cutting out things that I think I may want to include on the page and then just keeping them off to the side. I'm loving the colors of this release and I'm having so much fun playing around with it. I'm showing you here that I've cut 2 magnifying glasses out of the white cardstock, and then I have a piece of transparency film that I'm actually going to use. So I'm going to replace the illustrated lenses in these magnifying glasses with some transparency film. So I'm fussy cutting the magnifying glasses out here, and then I'll zoom in and show you how I cut out the center and then replace it with transparency paper. Now I'm looking here for something to help me cut this out, and I found this pair of tweezers. So I'm just going to create a small hole in the center of the lenses, and I'm going to zoom in here so you can see. And then I'm going to take my scissors and kind of work its way in there. And then cut out a large messy circle from the center of the lens. Now, if I hadn't removed this part, it would be very difficult for me to get a clean edge around the inner circle of the magnifying glass, which is what I'm doing now. So it was so much easier for my large scissors to maneuver through the middle of this circle because I had removed a large chunk first. So I'm just going to do the exact same thing with the second one. I ended up keeping a little bit of the light blue border inside the magnifying glass here, so it was a little sturdier. Then I'm going to take this transparency paper. I got it off of Amazon. I've had it for a while. I actually print on it a lot of times, but I'm just choosing to keep it clear. So what I'm going to do is flip over the magnifying glass, and along the edge of the lens here, I'm going to put down some tape and then just trim off the excess transparency paper here around the magnifying glass. And there you go. I've got my own cute little magnifying glass. And you can see it a little bit better with the glare from my light here. And then I'm going to repeat the same process. So putting some tape around the edge, putting down the transparency paper, and then cutting away the excess. I was sure to use a smaller piece of transparency paper, so I didn't have an 8.5 by 11 sheet to kind of wrestle with while I was cutting. So there you go, 2 adorable little lenses. And I think it would be so fun, and in fact I'm going to do this, I'm going to put the big green magnifying glass over the part of Acts 17 that I'm journaling today. So now I'm going to go ahead and cut out a few more elements that I think I might want to use on the page. So now I've got the pieces that I want to cut out and put to the side here. And then I'm going to work on my title. So I'm going to use these adorable tile alphas, and these are a separate purchase. They're not included with Elaine's set Small Wonders. But the great thing is about the Better Together artist release is that all of the sets coordinate with each other. So you could so these colors go with the colors in her release. I printed mine to a page so that they were a little smaller for me. And I'm not quite sure where I want things on the page, so I'm just going to put them down and then move them around, and then when I like the way they look, I'll go ahead and adhere them down. And now I'm indicating here that I like to do things in 3s, and I'm thinking about putting a little magnifying glass at the top. So there is a teeny tiny one included with the title of Elaine's set, and I'm going to go ahead and fussy cut that guy out. I am not going to replace the center of the lens with transparency film, but that would be really cool if you wanted to do that. That hand motion was genuine excitement there, in case you missed that. So I cut out these 2 words, look and find, and I'm so excited at this point because I have the idea to layer them with each of the magnifying glass, because just like Jesus says in Luke 11:17, the one who seeks finds. So the name of my page, or the title of my page, is Seek Him, and then I've got this little find down at the bottom, which I love, love, love. So I thought it would be fun to bulk this cluster up at the top to layer the green label that's included with Elaine's set up at the top. But then I realized she did a whole page of labels, and there may be another color that I want to use. The greens are just too much for me. So I'm looking here at the first one she released, and I'm looking at the light pink, and I'm thinking, well, it's not an exact match, but I'll go ahead and cut it out. And then I decide to go ahead and go back and cut out a black label too. First I was thinking aqua, and then I was like, oh man, I like this black. So I ended up going with the black. So the theme for today's entry for me in Acts 17, 23 to 28 is all about looking for God in His Word. So God reveals Himself to us in 4 ways, right? Through His Word in the Bible, through Jesus, through nature, and through our conscience. And Elaine demonstrates the one way for us that He reveals Himself to us through His creation by all of these beautiful moths and the story that she shares in her set about just this amazing creature that she and her husband saw one night. And so I wanted to show you how you could use this same release to talk about finding God in His Word. And you can see here that I'm using some foam adhesive to get the larger magnifying glass down on the page. So these are just foam dots, and I want to go ahead and highlight or draw attention with the magnifying glass to this passage in verse 24, where it says, the God who made the world. Since we're talking all about looking for God in His Word, I definitely wanted to highlight that with the magnifying glass. I'm not going to pop up the red one on foam adhesive. I'm just going to go ahead and glue it down to the page. But I thought that extra bit of dimension would be really fun. So now I'm working on the top and bottom cluster here, just moving back and forth. And you can see I'm letting the majority of that tag hang off of the top. I just want it to be an anchor, a place for me to rest all of the other little bits on. And then I'm going to go ahead and flip the page over and trim off the excess on the top and the bottom. So I just love this little promise even that I'm including with this page. When we seek Him in His Word, we will find Him in His Word. I thought, oh man, this would be so cool to include this field notes card on my page as a journaling spot. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up the foam adhesive. It's pretty forgiving, and I'm going to layer this card underneath the magnifying glass. So I just want to print this card off a bazillion more times and include it in virtually every Bible journaling entry. It's a great journaling place, and it's a great place to read the Bible, and instead of saying, what does this say about me, note down what it says about God. And then I love this blue pencil with it and decided to go ahead and put it up on the top, and that's going to turn out to be a resting place for my title. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue that guy down, layer him underneath the magnifying glass and on top of that little card. And then these are just Studio Calico alphabet stickers that I had in my stash that were about the same color of this set, and so I decided to use them. And a fun fact, when I first started Bible journaling about 2.5 years ago, I actually journaled through the attributes of God. And so that was a nice series to, throughout my Bible, note His omniscience, His omnipresence, His sovereignty, His infiniteness, all of these things that He reveals to us about Himself in His Word. So if you're looking for some material to Bible journal, I think that would be a great place to start. So I want to go ahead and indicate the section that I'm journaling here. I'm just going to draw some messy lines around it with my Illustrated Faith journaling pen. And then I remembered that I really liked this arrow. I printed the set out both on clear sticker paper and on white cardstock. This is where I'm going to go ahead and use the sticker paper. I love this yellow arrow, and I want to again reinforce the passage that I'm journaling, so I'm going to use this arrow to point to it. And because it's on clear sticker paper, you can still see or still read all of the words underneath it. So I think here I'm looking to see if there's anything else I want to add, because there's a bit of blank space on the page that I'm thinking about covering up. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to use. And the Wordfetti is a great choice. Every color is represented here, and it's a great way to add color to the page and then also add a little finishing touch. And I don't know if you saw, I took some of the punctuation from the pink alphabet stickers that I used and used that kind of as a little embellishment on the page too. I used 2 of those light pink asterisks on the top and the bottom, just to kind of round out my cluster. So I'm adding this Wordfetti to the top, so the whole phrase will read, "Look closer." I love that idea, especially with that little magnifying glass at the top. And then the Wordfetti I'm going to use on the bottom says "Most Wonderful," and I really like that it brings the blue down to the bottom of the page also. So it'll end up reading "Most Wonderful Find," because isn't God just the most wonderful of all the things? And now, since I've obscured a bit of the Bible passage that I'm journaling here, I'm going to my Bible app on my phone, and I'm going to read through that. And then in the field notes section, I'm going to pull out the things that Paul says about God. So a little bit of background on this passage. Paul is in Athens speaking to them there, and he's telling them about God after he's observed their idols and their objects of worship. So I'll go ahead and read to you that passage. This is Paul talking. He says, "For as I walked around and looked carefully at your objects of worship, I even found an altar with this inscription, 'To an unknown God.' So you are ignorant of the very thing you worship, and this is what I am going to proclaim to you. The God who made the world and everything in it is the Lord of heaven and earth, and does not live in temples built by human hands. And he is not served by human hands as if he needed anything. Rather, he himself gives everyone life and breath and everything else. From one man he made all the nations, that they should inhabit the whole earth, and he marked out their appointed times in history and the boundaries of their lands. God did this so that they would seek him and perhaps reach out for him and find him, though he is not far from any one of us. For in him we live and move and have our being. As some of your own poets have said, we are his offspring." What a wonderful passage of scripture that tells us about God. And there's so much more where he reveals himself to us. And I love, love, love it that the creator of the whole universe would think to communicate this stuff about himself to us. It blows my mind. When I learn more about his character, it becomes easier and easier for me to trust him, to step out in faith, because he is trustworthy and good. So I decided to add my mega date stamp there on the bottom, right? Just like any good explorer would date their log entry, I'm going to do the same thing here. And then I found a place for this pink camera, and it says "Capture Details," and I love that, and just how it ties the whole page together, and then it almost becomes like a place where that arrow is pointing from and pointing to. So that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've got everything that I used linked in the video description below, including Elaine's wonderful set, Small Wonders. Be sure to check that out. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you soon.